Hello everyone and welcome to GopherHaul. We have a lot of exciting things to talk about in this episode. First off, remember a few months back when we asked for your photo submissions to overhaul, or as we like to say, GopherHaul your business? Well, we got a lot of great responses and ultimately chose Chad from Chad's Lawn Service to be our winner. In this episode, we will get a good look at before and after pictures of what we were able to do with his business, thanks to the help from our friend Tony of AMW Graphics and Stephen Marie from ProWrap.net. We're also in for a treat with some marketing secrets explained to us by our friend Cheston of LawnCareMarketingMagic.com. When it comes to marketing, he certainly knows his stuff. And finally, we will get an inside look at future episodes we have in store for you. So let's get to Chad. A few months back, we had posted on a few green industry forums. We were looking for a lawn care business that needed some help getting an extra push to a new level. Well, out of the many responses we got, Chad from Chad's Lawn Service really seemed to be the most in need of our help. Let's check out some pictures he sent to us. In this picture, you can see Chad had no signs at all in his truck or trailer. He desperately needed some signs if he was going to grow. As you can see in this picture, he had no signs on his trailer either. Even his t-shirt could use some updating. Well, thanks to our friend Tony from AMW Graphics, Chad got hooked up with some new free signs. Tony took one look at Chad's black truck and knew what he wanted to see. He made some bright white lettering to announce Chad's company on both sides of his truck, as well as on the rear tailgate. Chad's logo was added to the side doors as well. His phone number was added along the bottom of the doors and also on the rear of the truck, so any potential customers seeing Chad working around town know how to contact him. Another great addition was the large text of Chad's website along the rear fender. Let's have a look at an after shot. Here we see the new vinyl signs on the rear of the tailgate. Chad's logo, phone number, and web address really stand out. Chad liked the results of his tailgate so much, he told me he decided to repaint the other parts of his truck before putting on the rest of the new signs. I can't wait to see how his truck looks once he repaints it. Now let's check out his trailer. Tony wanted Chad's trailer signs to really jump out at you, so we created these signs that Chad was able to bolt onto each side of his trailer. I think they look great. For the rear tailgate, Tony added an additional sign. This sign will be great for Chad when he's driving around town and stopped at lights. Anyone driving behind him will know how to get in contact with Chad to service their yard. Chad was also sent 2 edging covers, compliment of Stephen Marie from ProWrap.net. These covers are going to help protect Chad's trimmers from the elements as they're secured to his trailer. Well, that certainly was a lot of fun helping Chad out. I sure hope these new signs and engine covers are going to help him push forwards and let him know we believe in him and in his business. Keep up the great work, Chad, and keep growing. We look forward to hearing your future updates. Now, if you would be interested in having us GopherHaul your business next, please send us your truck, trailer, and uniform pictures to support@gophersoftware.com, just as our friend David from Frontier Lawn and Landscape did. Next up, let's check in with our lawn care marketing guru, Cheston. If you haven't heard of Cheston yet, he runs a site called LawnCareMarketingMagic.com and is an absolute wealth of knowledge when it comes to marketing know-how. What we are about to show you is only a summary of a half-hour training program Cheston made available through his website. Please check out his site to see the full program.
The 6 deadly marketing mistakes. I hope that you made notes of what these mistakes are, and that you're working, or that you set out to examine your marketing, to study your marketing, to see if you're making any of these mistakes. And just to go over them again real quickly to give you another opportunity to copy them down. The first one is trying to copy big business marketing. Remember, you don't have the budget that the big boys have. Second, confusing branding with marketing. Image advertising, while it may work in the long run, you don't have the time, you don't have the money to wait for it to work. You need every dollar you spend today to come back to you tomorrow in the form of profits, and you need them to bring friends. Third, asking your marketing materials to do too much. Don't expect your materials to be able to move your customers from step A to step Z in one fell swoop. Fourth, not asking your marketing materials to do enough. So even though you're not expecting your marketing to move from step A to step Z, you should expect your marketing. You should design your marketing such that it moves your prospect from step A to step B. 5 is not selecting a niche. Again, you can't be all things to all people. And finally, not differentiating yourself from the competition. And that's probably the biggest one right there. You know, again, there's a lot of competition. There's a lot of service providers out there, especially in this industry. And if you're unable to provide or to differentiate yourself from those other companies, you'll end up in price wars with these guys. And that is definitely not something that you want to do if you hope to build a successful long-term business. Remember that direct response marketing is king. There's nothing else out there that gives you the ability to be proactive with your marketing, to target your prospects very specifically. There's nothing that's as trackable, as scalable as direct response marketing, and ultimately there's nothing else that's as cost effective. And finally, I encourage you to continually study good direct marketing. You know, don't rest on your laurels. Be learning, constantly be looking for new ways, for new ideas to improve your marketing, to do things that will help improve the response that you get from your marketing. You know, I'm certainly not the only source. You know, there's plenty of sources out there. There's plenty of good information out there, and I encourage you to look for that information, to find those that can help you, that can broaden your horizon, and help you to implement good marketing for your business. Again, I appreciate your time, and I hope that this has been very beneficial for you. Again, I provide numerous services, lots of information. There's lots of free information available on my website at www.lawncaremarketingmagic.com. I'm also available for consultations. If there's anything that I can do to be of service in helping you grow your business and taking it to the next level, please don't hesitate to call.
Thanks, Cheston, for the great marketing tips. What do we have next up for you on our upcoming shows? Well, we're going to talk with Roy of Meg-Mo Systems and find out how he got started in his business and how he makes his different products. Also, we're going to talk with David of Lawn Solutions and find out how he went from being a landscaper to designing and manufacturing his own equipment. This is going to be a fantastic story. Well, I certainly hope you enjoyed this episode of GopherHaul. We look forward to seeing you again. Thanks to all our friends. Tony from A&W Graphics for all his great signs. Steve from Pro Wrap Engine Covers. Cheston from Lawn Care Marketing Magic for his great marketing secrets, Roy from Meg-Mo, and David from Lawn Solutions. And if you're looking for great software to run your business, download Gopher software. It's the premier billing and scheduling software designed specifically for the landscaping and green industry. When you visit our site, www.gophersoftware.com, you're also going to find a lot of free goodies. There's free contracts, free web templates, door hanger, and flyer templates. There's just a lot of stuff there. We certainly hope we've been able to help you out. As always, remember to dream it, build it, go for it.